Hi parents, have you ever wondered why when we were taught math, when we borrow, we cross this off and make this a 15, we cross this off and make that a 3, we cross the 1 off and make that a 0 and make that a 13. So 15 minus 9 is 6, 13 minus 6 is 7. That's how we were taught to do math. Well, in today's classroom, what we're teaching the children is that to break these apart into place value so that kids can have a sense of what's going on with numbers. So we'd write it as 100 plus 40 plus 5, and from that we're going to take away 60, and we're going to take away another 9. The students find that 9 cannot be taken away from 5, so we come over here and we borrow a 10. That 10 moves over here and makes this a 15. We still have 145, we've just regrouped. I can't take 60 away from 30, so I have to borrow a 100, leaving 0 there. That 100 comes over here to my 10s, and now I have 130. So 15 minus 9 is 6, and 130 minus 60 is 70. So together makes 76. So the reason we do it this way is that kids get an understanding of what's happening with numbers, and that numbers are just based on place value. Here is just a rule. Students really aren't understanding what's going on, and when they don't quite understand what's happening with a rule or an algorithm, there's way more chance of making an error. Over here, 32 times 43, when we were taught, we multiplied 32 times 43. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 3 is 9. We never learned it as 90, 3 times 3. It was never 3 times 30. So we put the 0 down, right? Or some of us didn't even probably put a 0 down. 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 3 is 12. Okay? What we like to do is we like to show the kids that 32 can be broken apart into 30 plus 2, and that 40 can be broken apart into 40 plus 3. That way, students can see exactly what's being multiplied. That I want to take 3 groups of 2. I'm trying to take 3 groups of 32, so I'm going to break it apart and do 3 groups of 2, and then I'm going to do 3 groups of 30. That's having them see that number sense, that place value. So then I'm going to come over here and take this 40 times 2. Back in our day, we saw it as 4 times 2. Kids are seeing it as 40 times 2 because that's what it is, 40 times 2. And then 40 times 30 is 1,200. And then we add this all up. This is 6. This is 17 tens. I carry my 100. 1376. I do get the same answer over here. But again, we want kids to understand what's happening whenever this shortcut is happening. The reason we added the 0 when we were kids is because we weren't multiplying by 4. We were really multiplying by the value of 40. So 40 times 2 is 80, and so on. So this is what we're doing in today's math classroom, and it's helping us to lead them into algebraic thinking, more critical thinking, because the 21st century has us, the kids are having to think more and being able to problem solve and critically think. So we really hope to see you on Tuesday night at 6 o'clock in the cafeteria, so you can learn more about this. I think you'll really like the strategies that you'll see. Thank you.